Hey everybody, today we're talking Guild War. Gonna do team comp school tomorrow, talking about setting defenses for Guild War, and that will essentially also cover important teams you want to make sure you're getting on there. But for now, I'm gonna talk about how to attack, and I'll try to keep this short and sweet. I have 5 tips on succeeding. They'll be at the end of the video, so just if you want to, you can skip to the end and you can see the tips. But if you want to kind of hear my thoughts behind them, I'll try to keep this short. Tip number 1, Sabotage. You get 24 hours. The way Guild War works, you do 24-hour Sabotage, 24-hour battle. Sabotage. These last 6 cars are bonuses for the defenders. So the defenders will earn reality, and the attackers will be reduced. So it hurts you, it benefits them. If you're not sabotaging, then you're making it harder on yourself. So don't do that. It's a bad idea. So sabotage. The better you know characters and the better you can identify how their team works, the more helpful your sabotages will be, because you know what you're trying to specifically attack. Like if you see a basic damage team, you have the ability to reduce their basic damage, then obviously you're going to want to reduce their basic damage because that's how they're doing most of the damage. With that, like, the next 2 tips go hand in hand with your sabotaging. So you want to pick target cars. You don't want to just kind of let everyone just fight however they want. And you want to pick target attackers. So you want to have your guildmates have the ability to specifically attack specific people so they can plan better. Overall, like, the way you win a guild war is by having a really good focused attack. That's kind of like the baseline there. No matter what you guys have going on, focus as hard as you can. Target cars so you can get through, and especially if you're fighting people that have really good lineups, or you're in the ultra competitive guilds, pick target attackers, because what you can do is you can actually, like, for now, look at this team. So there's a 1.2 million team right here on the second row here, and if you were just to kind of go in there without ever testing, you might get completely blown away without really ever having a chance, and all of a sudden you've wasted that attack and you can't use those heroes again. So what you do is, if you pick an attacker, if you say, oh, I'm going to attack this person with this team, you can have someone else that in your guild, or even someone outside your guild that you're friends with that plays, and they can message you spars. I have a whole video on spars that'll be a card up above. And spars will allow you to test, so you don't go in there blindly, so you can build a team and be confident that your team is going to be able to take them out. Keep in mind though that car bonuses might make it a little wonky, so if you can, it's even better to have someone that has a stronger team than what you're facing up against send you spars. Kind of building off of that, the tip number 4 is to really don't get stuck on row 1 and 2. Row 1 and 2 only have bonuses for defense and things that can make it harder for attackers. But the points, which is how you actually win, come from the 3rd row. So pick one car from row 1 and 2. As you can see here, that's what we've done. As you can see here, these 2 are the ones that they're attacking. Focus there, like, get those through, because you want to focus as many attacks as you can onto the 3rd row. So use as few attacks as possible to get up there. Because my tip number 5 is row 3 has the points. Focus on taking out, like, clearing out car 9 and then car 7. Car 9 has clean defenses, which you can see right now. Clean defenses is the bottom row, is the main way we're getting points right now. 25 points if you have the full bonus on the car for clean defense. And clean defense is any team, any lineup that has at least one character. So you can see here, this is my team, but look, they didn't clear this out, and so we're still getting 25 points for this defense here and this defense here. Even though it's not a full team, we're still getting points for it, and they have to take it out. That's really what you're going to need to do to get up to win, is to take out that car, because now all of a sudden, like, if we were to take it out, we're going to drop them down. Like, at that point, we'll have fewer teams that are left, but they'll still be getting like 800 points that we just poof go away when we get it taken out. Now, those are 10 if you can think, like, if that's where you're focusing attacks, you can also figure out that that's where you should be focusing defenses. So those are going to be the hardest ones. So save your top tier your top guild members, the ones that have the strongest teams, for those ones, and try to be as efficient as possible on getting up there. And this isn't like a foolproof plan. Like, you're not suddenly going to become a mastermind just by doing these and suddenly win every single guild war. But this is the strategy we use, and it is extremely effective. We've lost one guild war, I think, in the last 2 months. Now that's a mixture of having a lot of people that have really strong teams, and also really good strategy. But if you're picking targets, attackers, you're sparring, you're not wasting attacks, you're focusing on that last row, you're going to be able to really optimize as much as possible, especially if you're facing a guild that kind of just goes at it willy-nilly and doesn't have any focus and just kind of does whatever. You'll just like wipe the floor with them, because all of a sudden they aren't paying attention and you've taken away all their points and you have like twice as many as them. If you want, I'm happy to give specific advice. Leave comments down below if you have any requests for videos. You should see the tips here now on the screen, and find me on Discord, linked again down in the description. If you have any comments, any tips that you want specifically on, feel free to message me on Discord or leave them as comments. Please share these videos if you like them, if you're getting help out of them, with your guildmates. Subscribe if you like what you see. And with that, I will leave you for now. I will see you tomorrow to talk more about Guild War again, to talk about defenses. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have fun. Enjoy the game. Good luck in the next 20 hours of battling in this phase.